Hey, this is Dave, old man on a bike. And I don't have my helmet on today, and there's no bike to be seen. So what do you think we're gonna do today? Well, there's a garage in the background, and it's nice and cool inside that garage. And here is what we're doing. We are putting a Jones bar on my Priority 600 bike. I only have one way to hold on to the handlebars now, on the grips at the end. Now I'm gonna have 3 or 4. Let's see if we can make this work. Here we go. And so just to help you get all your tools squared away, this is a 4mm. This for the shifter is a 2.5mm, and for the brake, this is a 5mm. You'll have to get all of those Allen wrenches out and ready to go. Okay, here's the bar of the Priority 600, and you obviously have to first and foremost remove the handlebar grips, the ergo grips, and the brakes. And on this side, you have one extra thing to remove, and that is the rotating shifter. So we'll go through each one of those in excruciating detail. I've already loosened up the screw on the end of this grip. That's right here, and you don't want to take it all the way out. And then once you get that done, you'll notice that the grip does not loosen up. There's another screw right down here that also has to be loosened up. Once you do that, it comes off just as easy as can be. And then you do the shift lever, and I'll show you where that screw is. That's right there. It's a little rusty. I'll have to replace that. And you loosen that up, and you can pull that right off as well. So I need 2 hands for this, so I'll check in again when I get to the other side. So on the shifter side, there's only one bolt that holds the grip on. On the other side, as I showed you previously, there are 2. So this, once you loosen up the bolt, this just comes right off, and life is good. And then your shifter is loosened up, and I'm going to have to take these 2 off once I loosen up and remove the handlebar, and we'll get to that next. For the handlebar, you're going to use your 4mm Allen wrench that you previously used, and I will not bore you with all the details of taking this off. It's very straightforward. Take these 4 bolts out, this comes off, the handlebar comes out, and then the next thing you're going to see is a Priority 600 without a handlebar and all the accoutrements that attach to the handlebar hanging off the side. And so here we have the stock bar. It's off, and the accoutrements from the right side of the handlebar are placed over here. And from the left side, which is just the brake lever, is placed over here. And as you can see, you may or may not be able to see, these bolts that come with this bike are almost all rusted. And I'm going to have to go through and replace all of them at some point. So here we have an unboxing of sorts. I already took it out of the box. But this is the Jones H-bar, 710mm width, and it's butted aluminum. This is the more expensive one. The SG aluminum is just a standard bar. This is thicker in some areas, thinner in other areas. I guess that's the way to put it. But anyhow, this has a 2.5-inch rise. So as you can see, the bar is going to fit here, and then we've got the front loop rising 2.5 inches. That's why I'm thinking maybe I can somehow fit my Ortlieb handlebar pack under there if I tilt it to the maximum 15-degree tilt that Jones Bar recommends. So anyhow, I'm going to clip these things off and start the process of putting things back on. Just one thing to note here, this is where you would cut the bar if you want it shorter. At this point, I don't know whether I want it shorter or not. I don't think I do, so I'm going to just not cut it, not even think about it. So later. And so here is basically the way it's going to hang. I don't have anything tightened up yet. This looks like it's got some tension in it, so I think I'm going to have to cut the zip ties down here so that will move over and away from this, because these cables are all very tight. But I think it's going to work once I cut those zip ties. So, okay, first ride down to the mailbox. Lots of hand positions. I like it. This is one place to ride, hand on the brakes, and then sitting up nice and high. This is going to work.